Didn't get my hi. Once
Hey,
the tablet pops up, I didn't get my tablet plugged in to see if I could read the chat.
oh, I'll handle that. How is everybody everywhere tonight?
Oh, that's all right.
Are
There
you
we go.
ready for the party?
Yeah, it says comments. I don't see no comments. I see
Uh,
one person. Who is it? Kaden?
I don't know who it is.
Say hi. I hope notification. It's been on there for 2 weeks, so notifications should have gone out.
Yep, I don't
But
know y'all. So, oh,
hey, look,
what?
there's that you or Kaden you.
Okay. So,
Melinda, hi.
uh, all right. So why?
Oh, I
I,
see 5 people now. Hi, everybody. How y'all doing? Hi, Sherry.
y'all like
What?
the change of scenery for a diet?
What?
Uh, I wonder why.
See, you can't see comments if you're not streaming.
I can, but
Oh,
it covers my face, and I have no idea what I look like. So, I mean.
you need to look at yourself. It's more important.
I know. Oh me. How is
That's
every?
why. Yeah, that's why I try and have my tablet so I can have it up to read too, just in case things go too fast. And this is just out of. That's as close as I am. Just out of my reach. Hi,
Yeah,
Pam. How are you doing tonight?
I know I'm a whole lot
My goodness. I
trying to
can't tell you when last I was this tired, quite frankly.
really. Not if you were doing stuff at mom's house, or not if you were
Hi Marilyn, good to see you tonight. I
like.
mean, it's not so much because when I was doing stuff with mom's house, I go home, sleep in my own bed, and then I would get up and do stuff at my house until about noon before I went over there. So then I would go and do stuff at mom's for the afternoon into the evening. Hi Jeff. So,
Oh, hi, I
but
know that.
this morning we had to be over at the FAGCA. That's where we were this morning.
Save that
Started
for.
today.
Looks really nice.
Um, 7:45 was the first timers meeting. Hi Nancy. 7:45 a.m.
Are you a first timer?
Well, yeah, technically because I was under mom's last time.
Oh,
So then that means we got up at 6:45 so the three of us could get ready and drive over there. That's 4:45 Colorado time.
oh man.
And we've only been on Eastern time for half a day yesterday. So I was like,
Hayden is
my
not Jeff. I told her
hi
she had
Kristen.
to try like making sure we had dry sheets to sleep on tonight because I said we really ought to clean our sheets, but so we'll sleep at least once in clean sheets and then come back home to clean sheets.
Right. There you go.
It's
Because
all
nobody's gonna do it while you're gone.
yeah.
So
I
yeah, and then they had a full day schedule, and I mean we left for 2 hours in the afternoon and went to a couple different shops and then went back for the auction tonight. And it started at 6 and we got back here about 9:30. We left about 9:15. So I mean, I'm like, oh, it's only like 8 o'clock. I'm like, my head has to think it's 10 o'clock, and we have to get up early again tomorrow. So, hi, Mary Beth. So
I'll t-
basically, we're just gonna have a little bit of a chat tonight, talk a little bit about what we're doing, because Steven's got to get up super early tomorrow as well.
I'm on the
Yeah,
road.
yeah. And I was yawning like all day.
Oh, bless
I
your
was
heart.
like, how rude does that look? That I'm like, it's Colorado in my head, and we were waiting for
Oh,
something to happen, and I'm like, if we sit here much longer not doing anything, I'm gonna fall asleep sitting at this table.
John Walk.
What?
You could have been the John Walk falling asleep.
Oh, well, yeah, I'm sure I wouldn't have been the only one. However, I was like, I'm tired. Yeah, we can't sit still too long. See, look at you yawning already.
Well, but somebody woke me up at 7 o'clock this morning, and I was so glad that she did because I would have died if I'd have missed any of that.
I love this turnabout as fair play. I'm like, look, Steven, what do you want? I'm
That
like, I bet you're still in bed because I'm earlier than you.
I was still in bed, but
So yeah, so one of the perks of going to these conventions is they have glass rooms, which are exclusive. What do they call it? Like exclusive
special.
glass sales. So it's only for those who attend the convention that can buy them on site, basically. Unless you got a buddy in the room and you're like, what do you want? Because it's one per household. So
Yeah,
you want
first round. I think it's one per first round. Then when everybody goes through, then you can.
well, when they did the second round, they're like, please still be one per household. So they didn't want you to take like 6.
Yeah, I mean, I get that.
Yeah. So I mean, and so I grabbed stuff for Steven. You ready to see what you got?
Yeah, show me what I show me what I sank a battleship in. Oh my gosh, that is gorgeous.
So this is the, what do they call this blue?
Origin blue.
Yeah, and then it's carnival finish. And this is the happy cat? No, the happy cat, happy kitten, happy
Alley cat, happy
alley
cat,
cat. There we go.
happy kitty is 4 inches.
Yeah, so this is the bigger one. Well,
Ah,
I mean, it's the medium size.
yeah. Now I'm totally on the lookout for a moss or blank Georgian. So that I
Blank
can.
Georgian?
So yeah, so CC can paint me an alley cat to look exactly.
Oh, yeah. So then here's the kitten.
Uh,
I mean, their faces are kind of, they're so, one of those they're only a mother can love, but
yes, but they're in the words of my friend Mallory, they're so ugly they're cute.
mhm.
But she told me that she wanted to sell me back those two. She said I don't have any of them. No, they don't go with anything. And I was like,
Oh.
she don't like they don't go with any of my other cats. And I'm like, fair enough.
Well, they sold so these are poured by Mosser for Fenton. So, and they're poured for NFGS and all whatever they work out, but Mosser makes them from the Fenton mold. Blah
Hey,
blah blah.
hey, Bonnie. I'm glad you jumped on tonight. Did you commented that you wanted a green vase the other night on my channel, and it's hang on a minute. You just keep talking. Let me go get
Look
vase.
at the teal. The teal is amazing, and the iridization that they have on these is so pretty. So I picked them up, the teal and the happy cat and the happy kitten as well. And they are marked. So I was just thinking about that. What are they, how they're marked? They're marked right there.
FAGCA.
FAGCA.
Yeah. Now my opinion is very low, obviously, but on the totem pole, I mean. I think is this the one? I think this is it.
That's
Yeah.
what she just said. Marigold over green, comport, Fenton, $40.
I will invoice you after I get back from convention around August 2nd. I got to rebox you up now that you want this piece as well. I just wanted to verify that this was the one you wanted. So, I will do that. Get back. I'll.
Look, it looks just like Stephen.
It does. It does.
I
Hang on.
mean, these are painted. This particular one is the same shape. This is the kitten, but they're painted by CC Hardman. And I'm wonderful. Glad to see it that you got it, Nancy. And she does such a great job. So here is the exclusive, limited to 35.
And
So this is
here's
the little one.
I like Cheshire Cat for sure, for sure.
Now is that is that the happy or is that the kitten or the cat? Because here's the bigger one.
I did not get the happy kitten. I don't know that she did the happy kitten in this one.
It's scary. Yeah. But they're so cute.
Yeah, this one is like the Cheshire Cat from Alice in Wonderland. In
Yeah.
the new Alice in Wonderland.
Yes, and it does. It also, you know what it reminds me of a little bit is the what's the blue movie with the Avatar? Avatar. It reminds me of some of those kind of creatures on the Avatar planets in the blue like this. So, but they're super cute. So, I mean, you got cats everywhere coming out your ears.
Mhm.
And then, right, that totally applies, Pamela. And people go crazy for this glass room because, I mean, some of the things are limited. I think like 30 to 25 is
Yeah,
around what the limits are for how many they had made. And they let the people who are new go through the glass room first. So technically we could, there was 40 first timers, and they could have practically cleared out that room by the
yeah,
time. I mean, the plain ones like this, they're not limited to those kind of numbers, but anything that was painted,
yep.
um, definitely had that kind of limit. And then here's
Yes, I love my squirrel. Ah, I'm so excited about him.
he's so cute. And guess what I got in from my glass in my bag being a first timer.
No, did you get one of him?
No, but I got a black squirrel, an ebony squirrel.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So yeah, so that's what I got, Steven. I mean, I'm not. I mean, if they had had something I was just like, oh my gosh, I have to have that, I would have gotten it. But
Yeah,
I was just like, they're okay.
yeah. I
I'm
as a first time chair at the
yeah.
NFG, I'm like, okay, do I gotta up my game? Because every first timer got a black squirrel. Hmm.
No, they got the pink pig or the black squirrel, I believe.
But a blank critter.
Yeah.
Okay.
hmm
Yeah,
And
see, I'm
and
really
one of the books and a 3-ring binder and something else and a
nice.
bag, a tote bag
Yeah,
with all that stuff in it.
okay.
hmm
I
Hi, Alice. Welcome.
I'm glad to know that, but you said 40 first timers and they had like 100 attendees
Yeah.
total?
Yeah.
So wow.
Yeah.
New first timers were over almost half of their attendance.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Hi, Leanne. Yeah, so the FAGCA is the first convention. So it's Fenton Art Glass Collectors Association. And the second one that Stephen's coming forward to set up for that starts on Saturday is the NFGS, the National Fenton Glass Society. Yay, look at me. I did them all right. And I've been
You
up since 6:40.
five.
Yep. So yeah. And then we did a little shopping today. Roberta found a piece she's just over the moon about. So that's awesome. But I found this little guy. So you were talking yesterday.
Just talking about this. How cool.
Yes.
Let me go get the other one.
So turn at the so I was like, I think Stephen was just talking about this last night. And I don't see where, like, normally they have the Fenton logo right here under the wing. No, morning is not good for me. Yeah, so I mean, and I compared it to one on the stem to see if it was the same shape, and I think it is.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I mean, it's the same shape butterfly, but there's no pattern on it.
None at all.
None at all.
And
Nothing
that's
on the back, nothing on
did you
either side.
go?
What?
Did you say there wasn't even a logo?
That's what I was, because it wasn't it underneath the wing right here?
So it's on this
Yeah,
right there.
and there's no logo on it.
Hmm.
Because even the one on the stem that I compared it to in the shop, the logo was right there on the butterfly, even though it was still on the stem on the base.
Huh.
So it doesn't have a really sharp point right there at the end of its body. Like it's kind of angular.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. See, I figured I would try and compare it to some other butterflies. I mean, without looking at anything else, I would say this is a Fenton butterfly.
Well, let's go take it to Stump the Chump, as I love to refer to.
Well, yeah, I mean they have their when do they do that here? They do the glass ideas tomorrow morning. We have Mizell and George and Nancy
Ooh.
Fenton. So yeah, I mean, but it's got a really rough, like somebody had it glued to some other base. So I mean, I bet you if you soaked it a little bit, some of that glue would come off.
Oh,
It's kind of discolored.
I bet that's that tape that Gwen was telling us about, the double stick tape.
Yeah.
It stick to the wall.
They'd stick these to the wall?
Yeah.
Really?
I mean, what else are you gonna stick it to? The refrigerator, I guess.
I don't know. So, oh, good. Glad Bonnie's doing better. You guys are all taking care of her in the chat. Appreciate that. Well, we're just talking about the nonsense of what we're doing. So, but yeah, so that's the main thing. I mean, this is kind of fun. Have you got bitten with the Fenton bug yet?
I remember that's in the like butterfly net. Those are really cool.
Yeah. They had a whole bag of them that could have taken a couple. So I was like, oh, that's one.
Are they selling any of those like sets?
No, these are just giveaways.
I know, but I mean like of the butterfly net.
Oh, I didn't see any of that there. The Butterfly Net is the name of their newsletter, right?
Right.
Yeah, I didn't see any of that. No.
Stupid nice.
So yeah, I mean, I found a few things as we've snooped on the way here. I brought a few things with me, but I'm like, I'm just ready for bed, quite frankly. And I just want to be able to give you guys an update and a live and be here and talk to Steven about what's going on and all that kind of stuff. Right, Bonnie? But I just don't think that my brain is up for a sale tonight. So mostly just wanted to do a little show and tell and talk about what was going on. So
is your phone crackling? Like, can you hear that, or am I imagining that?
No, I can hear it when you're talking. It kind of cuts out.
Okay.
I didn't try and get connected to the Wi-Fi here, so.
Okay. I don't know what's up then.
I don't know. I mean, there's just a little bit of a delay. So, right.
Delay. I'm on the phone with Barb, and y'all are in the middle of Egypt, and it's.
I know.
You know.
I have to wait for you to talk. And then I'm like, okay, now I can talk.
Okay.
So how long are you going to drive tomorrow?
Till I get there. So my new toy did not come in today. Like it was.
No.
So
Amazon.
I'm contemplating kicking around to stay until 7:30 or 8 o'clock in Rogersville to see if I can get it before I leave, because there's only really one place I wanted to stop, and since you went to Blinko for me, I can hit it on the way home.
Yeah. Jeff's saying you are a little scratchy. I don't think it was in the 80s today. It wasn't too bad here. So it's humid, and it had a big storm come through overnight, so it was wet. It was really wet, and then it went from overcast to bright sunshine today, just really gradually.
Bonnie, it was 6 degrees away from miserable. That's how hot it was.
A little bit cooler here.
Oh, jeez. I just wonder if I do that, if it'll quit.
I don't know. I'm on cellular. I didn't try to get on the Wi-Fi.
I don't know why it's doing that. It had never done that before.
Yeah, Kristen, I think Jeff said it was like 97 on Monday in Colorado Springs. So we've left hot. and it's just humid and hot.
Yeah.
So.
Do you want to tell everybody about your show?
Sure. I mean, I think we talked about it a little bit last time, but I don't have a thing in front of me to show it because it's on my phone.
Yeah, no.
Um,
Oh, wait, maybe I can. Hang on.
it got down to 62. Wow. Yeah, I think that they said overnight because a couple places, well, Williamstown and Teak Falls, air conditioning went out. They said overnight because of the storm, but so they were working on it today. So that was really stuffy and hot in there, and I was like, I can't stay in here very long. Already wasn't thinking very clearly, and then to be hot and tired, and it just takes it out of me. I had to just be like, okay, that's enough. So we went to another store instead that had the air conditioning on. So, but yeah, while Stephen looks for it, we're putting on what we're calling it the Rocky Mountain Mid Mod Show in Colorado Springs. So it's going to be all mid-century modern. And that includes everything from glass to kitchen to furniture to luggage to toys to holiday to all the things. So that's our show card. It's going to be open Friday night with a drink and hors d'oeuvres for $10 admission and all day Saturday for free. And we're holding it at my Sons of Norway Lodge in Colorado Springs. And I think I did post it on my community page already on YouTube, but I do need to post it on Instagram. But I wanted to make a little reel or something with it. So
Exactly
I
what I
hadn't
was.
done that yet.
I'm gonna reel and I'm gonna make a YouTube short of all the glass shows coming up.
Hmm.
Uh, just use the pictures of those and
Yeah,
just make.
and Kristen's gonna come. Kristen's gonna be one of our vendors.
I'm so glad.
And guess who else is coming? Steven. Whoops, wrong one. Steven's coming. Steven's coming from Alabama. John
I've,
Walk's coming from Illinois. Sorry, you're crackling and cutting out. I can't hear you. So
and see,
it's
it's only
next.
you that's crackling and cutting out.
Okay. It's at the end of August, so it's the 25th and 26th of August, a Friday and a Saturday. We're working on getting some classic cars so people can have some cars to look at outside. Yeah.
Nice.
And so yeah, and there's still a few things that are loose ends coming together, but we have another vendor from Denver. The Colorado Springs Glass Club is having a double booth or two table booth. The Denver Glass Club is having a two table booth. And then I have to firm up how much what Yvonne can do because she would like to participate. She just doesn't want to do something super big or commit to it until things settle down for her. So yeah, it's kind of exciting and kind of fun because they're not putting on a mid-mod show in Denver or in the state of Colorado this year whatsoever. So we promoted it at the Rocky Mountain Antique Show last weekend in Loveland, Colorado, when we were there for that show. And there were a lot of people that were really excited about it. I think we handed out 30 to 40 show cards that weekend too. So people are like, we'll come down for that. I'm like, okay, cool. That's awesome. Yeah, Kristen has Blinko and she's doing some vintage inspired ornaments, I believe. And then a few other linen, ceramics. It's scrolled up. I can't read it besides that. So yeah, just I mean, we've been doing mid-mod, and mid-mod is just so hot right now. So we have a large amount of glass for that. And then after mid-mod, we have, well, Barb and I will be going to the Front Range Glass Show in Loveland at the end of September. And then, no, that's the end of September. So that's after Gala. Never mind. Gala is the other Fenton convention that we do in Kansas City, which is spectacular because we don't have to go anywhere. We go there, park, and are done for 3 days, 4 days. And then
Till we
shortly
go.
after that, it's the Alabama Glass Show.
Hey, do you want me
I
to get my?
know, down at Stevens.
Yep, that one's mine.
Yep, that's our fourth year. for
Yeah.
that, which is amazing as well. So, and that's where John and Ann Fenton come down and bring their mobile glass blowing unit with them and blow ornaments. And we have, oh, we got to talk about vendors at that as well, because we need to make sure we have room or enough space for everybody who wants to do a few smaller booths. So, yeah. And see, and Stevens, you're in northern Alabama. Is that what you would consider where Rogersville and Anderson is?
Yeah, I'm about as north as you can get in Alabama without hitting the state line.
Yeah.
I'm about 10, 15 minutes from the state line of Tennessee.
Yeah. And then what, about an hour west of Huntsville,
Hmm.
give or
Yep,
take?
yep. So if y'all want to fly in and come shop the show, we'd be glad to come pick you up at the airport. Uh, y'all could
Yeah.
come to Full International Airport. We pick you up.
So Gayla and Roberta are making rumblings about talk about coming down to Alabama.
Ooh,
Yeah. So,
we had by all guaranteed or your money back.
right. And we got some crazy people that are camping out at a sale up in Kansas City. I know. There's been a lot of Fenton going on this weekend. It's kind of crazy. This whole week, all over
When
the country.
when do y'all announce the new board members on that for that group?
Oh, I mean, some people were asking about that, and I don't know if I heard the answer. Let's see, where's the board meeting? Looks like the annual meeting is at noonish Thursday. I would imagine that's when it would be. Yeah, we were talking about that too. We were like, huh, okay, never mind. So yeah.
I would love to be a fly on the wall. And I'll just leave it at that.
Would you like me to FaceTime you in the meeting?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Fun times.
Yeah, because they have a couple seminars, takedown displays, lunch, the meeting, FAGCA open house, and then we get to, I don't know where that is, and then the banquet, and then there's a banquet auction. And I mean, we have auctions coming out all over the place. What? Sorry.
Told your mama she better have her butt down here.
Oh,
She said since she's
there you go.
she's gonna get the itch to have to travel.
Oh, well,
We can.
yeah.
I'll pick her up.
Well, she's coming to Gala.
Oh yeah. Okay. Well, maybe I'll get my Maria fixed there then, just in case she doesn't come.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm just at this point, it's going to be like one at a time. That's we got to finish this, then we'll work on mid mod, and then we'll look ahead to what I don't even know what next month is after that.
I literally told Barb I was working. I was like looking at that little child's table and chair set, which she had a fit over.
It's cute.
It is. And I said, well, I got to clean it up a little bit. And I said, but that is definitely August's job. She said, that's a few days away. And I said, but that's August's job.
Right. That's next week. Exactly.
No problem. Next week.
Right. Next week. Yeah. So I don't know. There's just it feels like a lot. I mean, because we're like hurry, hurry, hurry to get here. And now we're sitting and now we're just like, oh, we're just gonna and Robert's like, we're just sitting here. I said, yeah, all day they have activities. But that's what we came for, just to do activities all day. But you don't realize that you're like, hurry, hurry, hurry to be here and then not go anywhere, basically. And then you're just being able to talk and, get to know other people and everything throughout the time. Yeah, mom's house closing got all finished up on Monday.
So it's pretty different from the NFGS's lineup then?
Mm-hmm. It is. Because we stayed there from 7:45 until about 3. Got back at 6, did the auction, and then came back. So, yeah, I mean, because the NFGS has the hotel with room sales just right across the parking lot, and they allowed time for that within their schedule. And there's no encouraging of people to go do room sales other than
Right.
some of the people are already set up over there and people know they're staying over there. So,
Okay.
their people are open, but I mean, if you're here for FAGCA, the schedule has you at the Shrine Club all day long. So, I mean, I'm not gonna go sit at my room and have the door open until I know people are be coming in for NFGS, basically.
Right. Okay.
So yeah. And then the Randy Clark Dexter City Auction House,
Yep.
they
When
have
is
a big
that?
auction. That's on Friday.
Friday day, Friday night.
Friday day. It starts at 10 a.m.
Of course, I'm
Is a
gonna be.
big auction. And basically you're there all day long. When I'm talking, you're muted on my end. So it's like I like hit the mute button. So yeah, so that's another all day auction. So it'll be the third auction since tonight. And then there's two more, right? Yeah, there's two more so it'll be 5 total this week. The
So do
regular,
they have a consignment auction?
the banquet auction,
Ah, there it is.
Dexter City, and then the other consignment auction, and then the banquet auction. So yeah, and then room sales, and then people can go and shop, and yeah.
All I know is I should be selling right now instead of talking. Then in that case, because I'm probably gonna show y'all my
There's
shelves.
Steven Steel Carnival
Oh,
Cat. So I took pictures of all the special room pieces. I realized that about halfway around that I was only taking pictures of the cats because that's what you asked about. So I went
Yeah,
back and took pictures of other things. I think I only missed one that sold out before I got to take pictures of it. So,
what was it? I'm just curious.
hmm?
What was it?
Uh, uh, like a flat paperweight that was about an inch thick, and it had like a wreath with a little fox painted on it.
Now,
So yeah, there were some painters that I'm not familiar with their names. So there's some other people that were painting for
great.
FA.
I was wondering the same thing. That K Powers.
Yeah.
I had
And then
not
there's
heard
another
that.
name too.
Made a few phone calls and they had not heard of her either. So I was like, hmm.
Well, a couple of them were there for the painting because that was one of the seminars today was painting on a iceberg
Oh,
with
really? Oh,
yeah, so Cece Hardman, Karen Eastman, Vicky, and another lady were all walking around and showing everybody how to do the brush strokes. And we did like a flower, like part of a flower with the center and then like a little ladybug on it. So mom and I did that when we came in 2018, but we did it on those little pucks that were like the little sample pieces. And we painted the violets, like violets in the snow on a crown Tuscan color pink.
ooh.
So yeah. So that was fun and frustrating all at the same time because I can't paint. And I want I want to learn what I really want to do is like learn how to make the brush do what I'm supposed to do versus, some people were like drawing it out and then painting it. I'm like, that's not what you're supposed to be doing. You're supposed to be taking that brush and making it do this and this. And that is a petal on a flower, not, paint the line here and then paint in the color there. So, but everybody had another, a little different rendition of it. And then they took them to set the paints tonight. So we get to pick those up tomorrow. So that'll be fun to show. I didn't take any video today. I have lots of pictures. I couldn't. I can't
See
handle
that?
anymore.
That's why I'm hoping I can get my toy tomorrow because that will be life changing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was up to here with what my abilities for the day of functioning. Mm-hmm. So
I can't wait to see the thing you took pictures of in the special classroom. Did you send them all to me, or
mm-mm.
was there a couple of more things?
There was a few more.
Okay.
There was a ghost with a cat like on its belly.
Yes.
Um, there
Yeah.
was a donkey that had something painted on. The donkeys were gone. There was a little egg with a cat on a moon. Those were gone. There was an egg with snowflakes on it, like with in glitter. Hi, Laura.
Hi, Laura. How are you?
Um, there was another ebony iceberg that Chris Carpenter carved with like a Halloween scene on it. And there was already one of those over at the Williamstown Antique Mall for 150 bucks.
I think because one of those was actually like a leftover from last year. Did they have any
Well,
leftovers?
that's entirely possible.
Uh, because I just remember vaguely seeing some of that
You know,
last.
there was a playful pup painted with something. I'd have to look at the things. So, like I said, I figured if I took pictures of them, I could at least refer back to them because I'm certainly not going to remember them all,
Right,
being as tired
right.
as I
I mean,
was. So,
they had one, two, three, four, five, six different Happy Cats this year. So
they
they did,
had they had the teal carnival, the blue carnival, the blue by itself,
yeah,
and then there was, and then each of those were cats and kittens, and then they had the painted one, cat and kitten, and then they had two kittens and a cat that were sand carved, that were
yeah.
iridized, but they were darker. I don't remember if it was.
They were
I think it was
amethyst.
darker than this color.
Oh, well, yeah, they were amethyst purple.
Yeah. So there was three of those. So three, those three, one, two, three, four, at
Plus,
least four,
plus the one that
four.
Beck Purcell did, and the one that K Powers did.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell on the one that was K. What was that? Flower pots?
I'll have to look at my pictures.
He said I have slept since then, but it was not last night.
I have no idea. I was trying to think. Oh, there was a owl too. They painted a patriotic owl.
Yes, did Gail get that one?
I don't know what Gail got because Gail was in front of me and I was taking pictures and sending them to people to ask what they wanted.
Who got the owl? You had an owl, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
Okay,
Somebody else who requested an owl. I'll let them this be unnamed until it's okay.
there you go. That's fair enough. It
Uh-huh.
was a pretty. I thought it was. I thought Karen did a great job.
It was. Karen's stuff was really cool because
Yeah.
there was a kitten that she did and there was something else. And then there was a couple pieces in the auction last night. She had a vase that was like a 12-inch vase that she had a panda in bamboo. It was amazing. It
What did
went
it
for like
go for?
$300.
I'm sorry. Is that all 300? Like I'm just sitting here thinking I've watched vases go for 1,000 at the
Oh, I
NFGS.
know, but still, I mean, it's for a new vase that's recently been painted. I think the
Well, yeah.
highest thing that went was this size cat, so the kitten in plum that Cece painted, and it had something on it, and it was like over 600 bucks for the little bitty one. So that was the highest anything went, other than some whimsies that went in the 500-600 range for high mid fives.
There
So
was
they
some
didn't have any like big pieces. So
no 13-inch vases like sometimes we often see at our banquet boy. They
yeah,
bring out the 13 vases in Burmese, and I'm just like,
yeah, and then like for the the auction at the banquet, it'll go to a charity usually, right? So
That
at least
is,
for NFGS, lots of it they do a chair. Oh, at the gala they do. I don't know what they'll do here.
I don't recall. Last year was my first year to go to the NFGS banquet, so
Oh, really? I
yeah,
thought you always cut out with
all my
John.
John Walk, yes, all my John Walk adventures. We cut out on Monday morning after we could take down our display table
Mhm.
and headed out hunting again.
Yeah. So I mean, it's fun. There's a lot of people that I have seen before. There's a lot of new people. Lots of new people. So that's good too. And then so
Well,
you just
I'm glad to know that they got a ton of first timers.
mhm.
I think we're up to 28 first timers.
Yeah,
And I'm the chair, so I ought to know. I know there's probably at least 28, maybe there's 30 now.
right.
But
Yeah, Deanna and Max are just exhausted already because they were over there setting up until like almost midnight last night.
oh mercy.
And then the table setup was at 6 a.m. this morning for the display tables. Mm-hmm.
Their tables were gorgeous though. Like they really did a
Yeah, I'll
lot.
take
Like there was
I'll
some
take video for that, and I will try and get at least some because they'll be going around doing the commentary on that in the morning. So I'll get some of that video tomorrow before they take them down. I think they take them down Thursday. So and
there
there's a
was some
good, I don't know, 20 tables this time. There's a
good.
lot. And they do them all
But
on the rounds instead of like the 6 footers at Gala.
yeah. Well that's how
Mhm.
NFG do, but
Yeah.
I can't wait for people to see my table.
Did you get it figured out what you're gonna do?
I did, and
Okay. No
we're gonna
spoiler
see.
alerts, I guess.
Yeah, no spoiler alerts because I want to see if they'll kick me out before I even get started. Good. Uh, just just being honest.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I'm I am this much worried right now, but there is still.
Uh-oh. Well, I'm just gonna be happy that you'll take like 3 boxes out of my car by the time you get there. Well, I mean, I have a small one, I have your blinker one, I have something else for you. So
Oh, I
and
was
then Gail's like, but I'm getting a box from Steven. I'm like, great.
when I tell you, panic almost said, "Oh, Gail is not getting a box. She is getting like 3 boxes. It's fine."
Well, we better sell some stuff because otherwise it's not coming home. Because Roberta bought a 29-inch vase today. Yep.
She has to hold. That's all.
I know. That's why I said, I guess that's the piece you get to hold for the rest of the trip.
Oh, gosh, no, everything I'm bringing Gail, with the exception of 2 pieces, is Barbie stuff. So Barbie stuff you can cram and jam, and
Yeah, but yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see. We might have to just rearrange because we might have to make another box level on the bottom and then do other
if
stuff.
I, if I have to bring it back home and bring it to Gala, it will be no different. But it will
Well,
feel
the
the
other thing I thought was that I could just leave some, I can have you take some of mine back and I'll just get it in Alabama for the Alabama show. It'll just be there for the Alabama show.
let me see, because John Walt blessed me with 5 totes with no lids, so no stackability.
Well, you can go to the grocery store and get some banana boxes.
Or I could borrow your banana boxes. But okay, so here's the
Well, you
moral of
could
the
use
story.
my banana boxes. That's no matter.
Couple Hang on, I've got a couple of spare lids. I'll use those and put them on top. But also Eric Weber has mailed 8 boxes of glass for me to put in my room. 8 boxes. if you're watching this, I love you.
To the
A
hotel?
so
He
I
shipped
have
it to the hotel?
no to Millie.
Oh, well, same difference, but okay.
9 boxes, 8 Eric boxes, and I told Zach Rose, yeah, sure, the more the merrier. So,
You're not bringing your trailer this time?
no, I'm not. That's the other kicker. I'm like, Max is bringing his though. So if I
Yeah,
have to
he's got a
borrow,
trailer. Well, are they
uh,
gonna come? I don't know, which way they're going home. Maybe they'll just maybe they can drop some stuff off at your house on the way home.
I'm telling you, uh, yeah, no
No
kidding, Pam.
yawning.
I know. I'm sorry. The good news is I've got about 15 minutes left in me for the night,
I
but
know. I'm about that way too. That's about it.
because I still got to go double, triple check my luggage because I trust my wife with everything, but mainly because she makes a list. I've never seen a woman make a better list in my life. I mean, she will list it to the nth degree to make
Mm-hmm.
things. So that's wonderful.
Yeah, I start making lists of the things I know I'm gonna forget, and then the stuff I normally pack is usually not a problem. So,
Yeah. I'm
but we
bringing,
haven't been anywhere since April, so it's like, wait, what do I need?
is that not awful? Like, I'm
Mhm.
the exact same way. I'm like, okay, I literally, before I left the house, I'm like, okay, what do we normally carry in the backpack? And she's like, the square and receipt book and this and that and the other. And I'm like, perfect. So I'm like, oh,
I know it's like doing it all over again because we haven't done it. When we're doing it once a month or once every so many weeks. It's just so much more of a routine. And then when we have a break in that routine, it's like we have to start all over again.
oh gosh, yes.
Yeah. So, but yeah. So basically, that's all that's going on. And we got to change hotels tomorrow too.
Oh,
So
right.
it will just be
I
throwing
have a,
all the suitcases back in.
I have a king executive suite. I have no idea what that means. No, no, no.
Ooh.
Suite. I used the wrong word. King executive something. And I have
Okay.
no idea what that means, but I don't know if that means I got a bigger room than y'all. I kind of hope we do,
I
but
have a king suite with a spa tub. The lady said, get a board or something to put over the tub, and you can put glass on it like a table. I said, okay. Good thing Lowe's is in the same parking lot, so I can figure it out whether I want to or not.
who did you steal one from?
I got the reservation way back.
I know, but Ann gets one, Vicky gets one. Who'd you steal the other one from?
I don't know. It's on the first floor.
First floor, Becky Selby. That's who you stole it from.
I didn't steal it from nobody. It was available when I called.
There you go. But she was the one that had it last year. That's a
No,
huge.
Becky Selby was up on. She
Mm-mm,
was upstairs, wasn't she?
maybe not last year. She had a big double room. It was and the big tub and everything. Yes, because she had all of her boxes and bubble wrap in that tub. It was just like mounded over. It was hysterical.
Well, I mean, because I didn't know who was coming with me. And I knew that for both Gail and Mom, it's just easier not to navigate the elevator every time you have to go back to the room to be on the first floor. I said, what do you got on the first floor? And they said, we got a suite. That's it. I said, okay, well, I'll take that one and I'll take another one and then we'll decide which one we want. And so that's the one we chose.
That's awesome. I have no
Yep.
idea. Find out when I get there.
Yeah, I
I
know.
did call them today because I looked at my thing and it said one adult and I panicked. I was like, so I'm also bringing my wife and they're like, oh yeah, we don't charge by the person. I'm like, cool. I just wanted you to know I could bring my wife. So
No. I just sneak people in.
yeah, that'd be yeah.
I'll take one key. Hurry, in the door, in the door. And
Oh
then you go, I lost my key. Can I have another one?
yeah, exactly. Have you been to Williamstown yet?
Yeah, they had no air conditioning. Remember, I just said that. Yeah, they
Okay,
said their air conditioning went out in the storm last night. But
I
I,
think I heard that, but while I was getting up to get something else, maybe,
okay,
or I zoned out, one of the two.
Okay, that's entirely possible. Yeah, I was there quick today. Not very long, 20 minutes.
Thought husbands weren't allowed. Oops. Spoiler alert.
Wow.
Only the undesirable husband, Jeff.
You
No.
know, people with jobs have jobs, so
Yeah, people that are dependent on money, because that ain't me, evidently.
right.
Hashtag living by faith over here.
There you go. So, but was there something else? I don't remember what else you're gonna say because I'm same difference. I'm about ready to
Yeah,
call it.
I don't
'Cause
think
I gotta get some sleep, hopefully, and I don't think it'll take me long tonight. Hopefully.
over here
So,
because
hi Denise.
it's my
Sorry.
yes display table waiver, saying that I solemnly swear that I'm not um gonna sue anybody if
Really?
something bad happens to my glass.
Oh, I see. Yeah, that made me a little nervous tonight when they had the display tables were are one on each side of the double doors and they put the checkout for the auction like back
Yeah,
a foot away from a display table. And then that made the line, really close to the other one and I was like, "Ooh, glad I'm not having a display table by the door."
no kidding.
I didn't design it. It's not my job.
Not my circus, not my monkeys.
Yeah, so, but
All for it.
all right. Well,
Everybody, we're sorry if you're disappointed, but we are.
yeah, sorry. But my plan is to then get all the things for next week and we'll do more. We'll do more next week. And
Yep.
hopefully I'll be awake enough to be able to, like, and I don't even have somewhere here I could even write down on, I mean, I just don't have, this is the window behind me. I'm on a window bench. My phone is on its stand, but it's on top of the trash can on the bed. Because
I,
I have a mirror over there, and I'm like, I'm not going to have a mirror behind me the whole time I'm doing, a live. That's not going to happen. So thanks, Mom. Yeah,
I'm actually gonna.
appreciate it, Kristen.
I'm gonna bring this here Dumaflotchet that I'm using right here because I want somebody to videotape my seminar on Sunday.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Just or go live or something. I think we'll probably video it that way. If I say something stupid, I can edit it out. I've
That
never,
works.
never have I been known to do that though. Uh,
Never.
but yeah.
Yeah. No.
Oh, Jeff. Yeah, we'll have to bring you sometime. Bless your heart. Maybe someday you'll retire.
Yep. Yep. He could be a he can be a first timer, and we get right in the glass room again.
Uh, maybe that's
Hmm.
that.
He would, because that's what somebody else had. They're like, my husband's a first timer, so he's in line for me. I was like, okay.
Yeah. I'm not so sure. Uh, I don't know. We've discussed that greatly at length on the board because I'm gonna look at how everything goes this year with first timers, and then I'm gonna make an evaluation and kind of talk to them about some stuff because my opinion is that because of Facebook, the first
So,
groups are getting bigger and bigger. And like you said, there was 40 of y'all. And if they could have easily wiped out the painted pieces.
yep.
That's very similar to what will happen in the NFGS. They will almost wipe out something. And so there's
But
just
see, the majority of them weren't going in as resellers, and there are several people who just come to convention as resellers to
yeah,
buy the pieces so that then they can put them out. Yeah.
right.
So,
So we'll see. I mean,
sorry, guys.
that's a really good thought. Let me write that down.
Yeah, write that down because otherwise you'll forget.
You
I
got
have Brilliant ideas, according to Eric.
Here is my idea book, and I have a
You
section.
need to update it. That's from last year.
Oh, here. Okay.
It says 2022 on it.
I fixed it.
Oh, good. Yeah.
I really like that thought. That now I done forgot what you said though. That
About
triggered.
first timers and wiping out a glass room, the first choices.
Oh,
I mean,
resellers.
resellers.
Da, da, da,
I
da.
mean, because man, there were a couple people I was like, wow, that was a lot. So, I mean, I don't have. I mean, I didn't even buy anything to resell because, I mean, you know, because this, if you don't mind me, is what, $55, $50. And what am I going to do? I mean, okay, for me, for my platform right now, I can't sell that for, it's not worth it for me. But you at a shop, you have a different clientele and a different
Those are
way to sell stuff.
all gonna go home with me. But
Well, there's that. They'll stay at your house for a while. See, that's the other thing I said. I'm not going to hold on to them for 2 years, and then it's going to be, make
that's what
even.
I do with the happy cats. They just wait till you cannot find them anywhere else, and then ta-da!
Yeah, I bid on a couple crystal ones today, alley cats, but I was like, So I didn't buy anything at the auction. I bid on several things, but I didn't buy anything. So. Hi, Miss Paula. Good to see you. We're about winding down because both of us are. Steven's got to rest up to drive today, and I have to go to sleep. I've been up since 6:45 Eastern time.
Yeah, she's dying.
Yeah, and I didn't even have a monster today because I'm like, I can't. I'll be like, and I'll never be able to go to sleep, and I need to go to sleep tonight. So I'm like, no,
I have been whooped worse, but I've been.
Yeah, I'm pooped. So
I packed up all the glass that I was doing today, taking to NFGS because I was like, well, if we sell tomorrow night, I got to have something out on the shelves. And
I know. It was just became too much. So
we were too
I
ambitious.
know. Super early.
But do not fret, y'all. I'm serious. I'm going to try to go to live at least once while from my room. I don't know what night it'll be, but I just want to, show y'all how it looks, how it, how we trade and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
Maybe,
the room sales will be a little bit easier way to do that later when we're in the other hotel too. So
and if somebody like a celebrity comes in, like Dave Fetty or CC Hardman, we'll try to jump on and be like, "Look, it's popular people." Yeah, maybe Danielle.
yeah.
Oh, I think she's coming, so that'll be fun times.
What what did I miss? What question? Who's coming?
Daniela, I think.
Oh, I think yeah, because I saw her post at least like this she's making t-shirts for
Yeah,
convention. So I saw some previews for those that she
there.
posted. So Danielle will be there.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Well, Becky, I just remembered I've still got some things to do, so
I do too.
I've got to make
Uh, oh
time.
yeah, can you throw your YouTube channel in the chat quick,
Sure.
Steven?
Let me go over
You
here and
know your link? Yeah, well, can you grab your link or not?
let me see. I don't know if I can do.
Thanks, Bonnie. Everybody around here, the majority of which are taking emergency and, taking all those kinds of precautions too, especially while we're traveling because you kind of get worn down doing that a little bit too. So bring your zinc.
Yes, ma'am. That's what
Mhm.
I'll be real flat honest. When people were dropping like flies at church camp, I was like, Lord, if it's gonna hit me, please let it hit me before convention.
Well, nobody, I mean, because even last year there were a few people you're like, you keep coughing.
Yeah,
There's no, I have not experienced any of that this trip, so I think we're
that's
good.
that is
Yeah.
good. It has
And
been a
that's why the other reason why I need to go to bed.
it's been a topic of discussion with the NFGS to make sure that everybody does what they're supposed to do. Don't lick each
Yeah.
other and like use hand sanitizer, all the above.
Well, and Gail said that people were at the Barbie convention and were like, we just thought we had laryngitis. And they gave half the convention.
Well, at with church camp, I mean, some kids went home with COVID, some kids went home with a stomach virus, and some went home from like heat related symptoms, like just get.
Right.
So
Just,
it was a catch 22 as to what you
yeah.
were going to get. I
Well, that's
mean,
just kind of normal for teenagers, though. Something always goes around.
do it in school session, not when I'm wanting to have fun, guys.
Right. Jeff said to put zinc on your list. Don't forget it.
It's in my medicine cabinet. It never leaves.
Okay.
Like for other reasons other than not getting COVID, somebody told me it helped prevents kidney stones, and I'm like, bet, because I have had 2 of them, and I do not want another.
All right. Well, thank you everybody for still hanging out this long. As a few people are already heading out. Thank you for all the well wishes, and I'm sure you'll see lots more of us than you want to by the end of this week.
Oh yeah. Yes, Paula. Yeah, I've got that in my multivitamin, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Got enough vitamin D outside at church camp that I thought, my gosh, I'm gonna overdose from it. But considering I never go outside. But, yes, I plan to oh, did you go to Gabbard yet?
No.
Good. Wait for me.
Well, maybe we should look at the forecast and pick a cool day.
1, a cool day. 2, I'd really love to see it after it rains.
Oh, it's beautiful after it rains.
I have heard it's gorgeous after it rains.
Right.
So,
All right. Well, thanks everybody, and we'll see you soon. Safe travels.
bye, yous guys. Y'all have a Merry Christmas if we don't see you between now and then.
Good night, everybody.
Bye.